What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real Men, Real Talk Live, uncomfortable conversations in the world's most comfortable underwear. And we've got a heck of an episode for you today. We tried Calvin Klein briefs, so you don't have to. My name's Chris. Unfortunately, Tillman could not make it today. He has one heck of a headache, but he's powering through it at work. We hope that you guys had a fantastic Father's Day. I did, thankfully, and my family really took care of me, and I really appreciate that. Hey, our Prime sale is running, so if you wanted to grab some underwear at a discount, you can head on over to Real Men Apparel and grab that discount after this episode. So question for you guys, when it comes to your junk and like where you want it to sit when you're wearing your underwear, do you prefer it to be kind of pulled down between your legs a little bit? Or do you prefer to like have it sort of lifted up? Because some guys, they don't want to stick out. And honestly, I totally get that. And in fact, like if I'm wearing a set of gym shorts, I don't want to show. I don't want to be presenting myself for everybody. And some of us guys just honestly can't help it. Me personally, I would lean more toward I'd rather be lifted out from between my legs so I'm a bit more comfortable. And then I'll just make sure that I dress my outer clothes appropriately. So yeah, I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. If you guys have been loving this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That pushes this video in the algorithm and gets this conversation out there so we all can have a comfortable about something that we have not been able to talk about. All right, so yes, oh, by the way, launching this week, red, white, and blue thongs. Ready to ring that bell of freedom with these red, white, and blue thongs. So without further ado, let's get on to the episode. This week, Calvin Klein briefs versus Real Men. So a couple of qualifiers first. First of all, I did not go to like Marshall's or get the knockoff Amazon sets. I really wanted the official Calvin Klein briefs, and I went with the Calvin Klein cotton hip brief because bit of nostalgia for me. This is the set that my mom got me when I was a kid. It was my first pair of like boutique underwear, and it's what opened my mind up to like this whole world of like, wait, not everything is like Fruit of the Loom or Hanes, boxer briefs or briefs or boxers in general. It was crazy. So first impressions when I got it, their boxing, pretty good. Like honestly, pretty good boxing. I was pretty happy with that. Very premium folds, like gave the whole vibe that Calvin Klein is known for. And also it had a pouch, and I thought it didn't because I've been, talking about how Hanes suck and how pair of Thieves suck and all these things. But no, it actually kind of has a pouch. The only problem is two things. First of all, was like where it sat on me. The cavity is like more down. Okay. The other thing was it was just too small. And for you guys who are like B pouch, C pouch, especially D pouch, like this is where you're going to feel this. That Calvin Klein cannot hold you unless you can kind of like maybe do something with boxer briefs and hike the legs up and you kind of get some separation that way, or you just open it wide and your wang is like slapping on the sides of your legs and then you get sweating and chafing and all that sort of stuff. So the first day that I wore it was at the office. The only problem was if I get up and move around and start, walk into the backyard and feed the chickens or, oh, hey, I've got to go to the mailbox or I've got to go clean a room or something like that. Everything would start kind of up here because that's how it sort of arrange it to start. But then it would sort of just like work its way down until everything was kind of smashed. Smashed is not the right words. It was just pulled down between the legs. I did not love it. The initial try on was pretty good. I also didn't prefer the double wall pouch. I prefer a single-ply pouch. But I mean, hey, I know that there's other opinions on that. Other than that, the cotton fabric was actually really soft. They felt really good. Also, their waistband, killer. Really great, nice soft waistband. But yeah, as I would move around and do anything, it just sort of began to pull. Everything just slowly worked its way down between my legs. Not super comfortable. So kind of the tilter on this is it's fine for office work, or especially if you're just like a smaller guy, like if you fit in like a Real Man A pouch, or you've been wearing Hanes and you're happy with this. If you've been wearing Hanes, this is a huge upgrade. I did try Hanes a couple weeks ago and a whole week out, it was terrible. Let's see. Also, let's talk about price a little bit. So we got these from an official Calvin Klein reseller. I think it was like $45, $50 shipped to me. You can get a 3-pack of Real Men for the same price. And I'll compare those here in just a second. And the separation that you get, the custom pouch that you get, you get the size inclusivity. You get to choose from 4 different pouch sizes, and they cost the same as Calvin Klein. Another weird thing that I saw when I was on the Calvin Klein site, there's a fair amount of polyester there. I actually had a hard time finding nylon. If I'm going to wear synthetic, I'm going to wear nylon. It was a bit of a throwback because of the world that I came from with Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, and stuff like that. This was a huge upgrade. And I'm really thankful to my mom for like taking me to Macy's or JCPenney or wherever and letting me walk through and choose what I wanted. I felt good in this. I looked good in this. I was way more comfortable in this. But it has been almost 20 years since that day, and there are much better options. So the Real Men Sports Brief, before anybody says anything, yes, I know this pouch is just absolutely ginormous by comparison. I only use the ginormous pouch. 1, because I can't find the A pouch. 2, it does tell the story of the customizability. You can get a huge one like this. You can also get a smaller one. Our smaller pouch, though, is going to fit way better than this Calvin Klein right here. These fit so much better. It is a little bit bigger of a pouch. The separation that you get this beautiful seam that goes onto either side of your package and plenty of room to hang. Like there is so much space. There is so much space for air under there. I cannot begin to tell you the sensation. If you have not tried a set of Real Men Sport Briefs, you gotta. It's amazing. I 100% believe in our product. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I don't want to make this a huge pitch for Real Men. I did want to be fair to Calvin Klein. They did make big advancements when it came to pouch underwear. Like they were some of the first, and they were willing to incorporate more bold styles, more daring styles, give us an actual pouch. The cotton was insanely good, very breathable. But hey, it's been a while. We've made some advancements, and we're really happy with our own product. So guys, I encourage you, go get a set of these. You could probably actually find these on sale on our website. It is for even those guys on the live. That Prime Day sale is live, so you can go ahead and head on over there. I'll double check to make sure that the coupons are working. So I'll do that right after this. Let's see. Oh yeah, and with those briefs, we sell all sorts of different styles. So we have the sport briefs right there. Those come in modal and the nylon that you see there. We also have V-Fly and non-V-Fly options. Let's see, what was the other thing? Yeah, we got a brushed nylon. We also sell bikini briefs, which is actually my favorite. They just happen to fall on my body in the perfect way. Like the creases on the bikini brief line up with my creases. So that's all I've got. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you have loved this video. And guys, if you're seeing the episode version of this, we do a live every Tuesday about 11:45, runs till about 12 to 12:15. And we'd love to have you on, interact with the comments. Yeah, so we love you guys. We'll see you next time. Just want you all to remember, in all the discomfort of life, you can at least be comfortable in your pants. We will see you next time. Peace.